How to free yourself from habitual sin. Hey, Rich, what do you know about habitual sin? Freaking a lot, man. I know a lot. I know a lot of you guys suffer from it. I know that it's a thorn in my side, so to speak, the nonstop temptation. So here is a quick start guide on how to start to get rid of habitual sin. Your life will be far easier if you're a Catholic. So we'll just kick that off in the video too. First thing I think is recognizing your habitual sin. Okay. Secondly is when I started to work through it, I'm not missing mass. Period. Don't miss mass. Don't miss church on Sundays. Next thing is going to confession as often as you have to. Third is going to the same confessor. Like after you find that man who's a man's man to help you through that habitual sin. Like, listen, it's not therapy, right? But you want a confessor that knows the details so he can work with you in getting rid of that habitual sin. He can tell you the truth. Not like I thank you for being here, I'm glad you came type of confessor, like a confessor who hears and understands and knows that you've been there. Like my last confession was 4 days ago. My last confession was 1 week ago. It's the same sin. It's the same sin. It's the same sin. So that confessor can start to work on you and help you get through that. Like you want a man's confessor that can tell you the hard truth. Like if you keep up this sin, this lifestyle, whatever, it will lead to your undoing. Not only your undoing, your whole entire family's undoing. That's how much responsibility you guys have. It's your whole it's everything. It's generational, right? If you bring that generational sin with you, it'll spoil your children, it'll spoil your wife, it'll spoil your marriage. The other thing too is what causes you to do this habitual sin. Is it your phone? Is it your computer? Can you actually live without them? Can you do things like get a dumb phone? Like I have a dumb phone, like on purpose. Like I bought, check this out. I bought the gangster flip phone, like on purpose, bro. Like for real, like legit on purpose. Because it's like, what's more important? Like having this device, this thing that you're watching YouTube on, that also you can commit mortal sin in, or having a dumb phone. Like who cares? Oh, but I need my phone for work. You could probably shut it off. You have a computer too, right? Don't do that. Start finding ways of things that you can correct, that you can kind of off put. Okay? Like I know the temptation's high if I have a device with me and I'm left alone for an extended period of time, like it's a bad idea. So it's best to shut it off, store it somewhere else. If you know that certain images or things can lead you into sin, like you need to shield your eyes from those things. Because if you see them, you know that you're going to start to get bent that way because of the past issues that you've had. So attend Mass. Find a confessor, like a true masculine confessor, to tell you the truth, and go as often as you should, and let it start to work on you. Read good spiritual books. So I personally I see the sin, right? I see it as a battle, and all men should see it as a battle. So I read military books, okay? And I've read Diri Military. I love that book by Vegetarius. And it's kind of like you can see the spiritual battle within the book of how they arranged the Roman legions to win wars and blah, 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 blah. And the Rule of Saint Benedict, it's like 95 pages long, costs like $1.99. I think you could even download it for free on your on the internet via PDF. And what else would I read? I read the Bible, Catechism of the Council of Trent, other books on war.